What's the fastest way to spin up a cloud-based developer environment? In this video, I'm comparing 10 tools of cloud-based IDEs for your next project. I'm comparing Replit, Gitpod, goormIDE, Codeanywhere, Glitch, SourceLair, Codetasty, Stackblitz, AWS Cloud9, and of course, GitHub Codespaces. While this is in no way a scientific experiment, I'm trying to prove here what's the developer experience that you're facing if you're using one of these tools, as well as how quickly can you get your code up and running in the cloud. I'm gonna time them from login or sign up all the way to having my code running in the cloud environment with one change and displaying it on a web page. For this purpose, I'm going to use a Next.js starter project. It will always be the same repository, and I will always make a change to it and have it running in the cloud. So I hope you'll get a lot of value from this video, choosing a tool for your next project, and looking forward to hearing your comments as well. All right, so let's go. I'm going to continue with GitHub. Need to authorize. Good, I was already authorized. Import from GitHub. Okay, gotta pull in my GitHub stuff. Cloud IDE challenge, that's it. Import. All right, what's happening next? So it's cloning the project. It's got this nice animation going with their logo. It's showing me already the README. So I kind of have like a markdown on the right and then left. Okay, I see there's like, what's this? A replit.file. Okay, the language is Node.js. Since this is a Next.js project, I want to run npm run dev. Okay, press done, saving, leave. Okay, so this is configuring. Let's let's check in here. Okay, this didn't get saved. Run dev. Do we need to save on this? Oh, it's automatically saves, okay. Here we want to say on repl.h. I guess Replit doesn't have this dot anymore. Okay, is this saved already? I guess. Let's hit run. Okay, well, obviously it's got to install all the packages. That probably might take some time. And then I expect it to execute npm run dev. And then we should see some kind of, some kind of web page. Okay. Okay, it's ready to go on port 3000. What's happening? It's not loading. Come on. Compiled successfully. It's not loading for some reason. Okay, there we go. The first load. Let's open it in a new page. This took awfully a lot, right? But we've got it. Welcome to Next.js on Replit. Perfect. Button and start the clock. Okay, there's 3 options. We want to continue with GitHub. Cool, I already logged in. New workspace. Recent. Select an example. I don't want to select an example. Prefix any git URL. How do I import my own projects here from here? This is slowing me down. Recent select example. Okay. All right. I don't want to. What did it say here? Prefix any Git URL with Gitpod / Okay, let's do this. Let's CloudIDE challenge. Okay, prefix this like so. Hit start. All right, something's happening. We've got an environment up and running. Okay, we're in. This seems familiar. Gitpod, I think this is, yeah, like that. Okay, so I guess we have to do everything manually here because we don't have this IDE like in the other ones. Okay, this is installed. Run dev. This is open in browser. This is loading. Okay, that's time. Welcome to Next.js on Gitpod. That's super fun. All right, so now we want to check out GitHub Codespaces. I've got a team here. I've installed the same CloudIDE challenge repository here. And when I press here, I can basically see that I have local and GitHub Codespaces. So because I already have an account, I will start by the moment I press on the Codespaces tab here. And I can start. So I want to start a new Codespaces. I get to choose which type. I'm just going to go for the smaller version. I think it's static web page doesn't need so much. What's happening here? It's pulling an image, building the container, and it's up and running already. So I've got my familiar looking VS Code instance here. I've already got some node modules here, which is interesting. And I guess it's okay, it's already running, detected that there's a node version. It's running npm run build out of the box without me telling it actually. So that's interesting. I guess they want to go to production as fast as possible. And you can see that there's this like .next file here. I can change something here on Codespaces run npm run dev. It'll open a browser window. It will forward the port, and we're good. So let's get started. Okay, authorize Stackblitz. MFTS, bring me to my node environment, create a new project. Create a new project. Pull my project. What's this? Local projects. I don't want a local project. Okay, well, create a new project, Next.js. So they're already forking something, booting up a web container. Got this going. This is great, but this is kind of not what I want to use. I want to clone my own project. Connect to repository. That's what I want. Authorize Stackblitz. But I already see that. Import an existing. Okay, hard pull. Let's do this. Paste import project. Not found. I guess that's why it's in beta. Okay. Import. Not found. It sucks. Repo must be node. It's in node. Well, it's in JavaScript. import. Okay. Well, this is in beta. Well, this looks very much like the example on Stackblitz. Does it automatically refresh? No. Okay. But this was pretty good. I mean, they gave me out of the box try now for free. Great, they have the GitHub integration. Oh, public and private. Okay, they want my SSH keys. Interesting. Read and write. Let's do it. Already got an email. I do not want to pay. I had to speed up the video here because I was looking for a free trial, but it didn't work, so I had to put in my credit card number on the side, and now we're back to the video. I guess I paid. Not sure. But whatever. Looking for legacy code IDE. Well, we don't want legacy. Legacy sucks. So we want something new and tasty. Node.js, that's what we want. Cloud IDE challenge, search the stack, enable always on. Okay, so this is spinning up fast. Starting the container. The container is being created. Please wait. Why is there no spinner? We're all used to spinners. There's no spinner here. And why does it say stopped? It's freaky. Or maybe that's the current status. Okay, it's being started. IDE will open shortly. Okay. Okay, clone an existing project. Connect to providers. Connected providers. Why it doesn't work? Why don't you show me a list? Okay, let's see if they clone. Error. Back. Okay. Let's try the old-fashioned way, because you connected GitHub, but for some reason you're not showing me GitHub. So we're copying the very insecure way. GitHub will not be happy about that. All right, cool. So we've got an IDE. It looks very much like VS Code, but the old VS Code. We've got to do the install on Codeanywhere. Save. This time I'm not making this mistake. Okay, npm run dev. We've got here preview. That's what we want. So this is IDE Codeanywhere, and this is my Next.js page. Great. And get this up and running. I'm just going to log in with the root user, of course. Be funny if I've already failed on the first one. Okay. So Cloud9. Well, it can't be worse than not running at all, right? OpenID. Error. You have to select environment. Or this environment doesn't exist anymore. Cloud IDE challenge. Next. Direct access. The minimum. Linux 2. Bum, bum, bum. Next. Create environment. While AWS is spinning up the project in the background, I'm just going to fast forward here. All right, tools. I want to import from AWS, from GitHub. How does that work? Okay, well, I can just git clone this. Of course, I have to do it in the not secure way. Okay. Ooh, but it's fast. The node modules are installing much faster than any other projects. Okay, now tell me this is running somewhere. AWS not supported. Configure preview URL. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Oof. So I've got it running. The question is where? Run with node. Don't run the debugger. Preview running application. Ah, there we go. So I said I need to make this change first. Not used to this highlighting on Cloud9. Can I open the browser? Okay, perfect. That's it. All right, as you can see, I had to speed up goormIDE. It just took a really long time to run and I didn't want to waste your time. And even though it worked in the end, it took around 9 minutes and 43 seconds to complete. There was a lot of problems with sign up and actually installing everything. So I didn't want to waste your time, but here's the sped up video. If there's interest, I can upload the full video, of course. But yeah, for the sake, I didn't. As you saw, goormIDE, I already had to speed up. It took 9 minutes. It would have been longer than this whole video probably if I really showed you the entire footage. And the same, unfortunately, happened also with SourceLair, Codetasty, and Codeanywhere, and Glitch. So I also sped up those videos up for just 30 seconds because unfortunately I couldn't get them to run my Next.js project. I will reach out to them, see where it went wrong, but just for the sake of completion, I added those 30 seconds sped up videos right here. So Glitch is a really fun project. It's a really cool company. I love their UI, which is a bit fun, fancy and retro. However, I couldn't get my Node.js project to run, even though the GitHub integration worked well. I had to run a out-of-the-box Node.js project to make it actually work. Unfortunately, when I started running Codetasty, it didn't give me any option to import my GitHub repositories, even though I signed up with GitHub. And yeah, I couldn't even upload my my GitHub repository. I tried searching the docs, but I couldn't find anything. So unfortunately, this project with Codetasty failed before it even began, and I gave up. SourceLair also had an open source IDE. It took a while to get the verification email. They didn't have a sign up with GitHub. I had to import my files. However, there was an issue with the WebSocket that it couldn't connect to the terminal inside the browser. So I also gave up after around 7 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, and this wraps up our experiment here. I hope you enjoyed this video. We do have a clear winner with GitHub Codespaces at 1 minute and 21 seconds. However, there's a close runner-up with Gitpod and 1 minute and 40 seconds. The numbers speak for itself. It's a really great experience using both of those tools, and also Replit as a third contender for the top spot. I hope this helped you decide which tool you want to go with. And yeah, while this was in no way scientific, you saw those videos. Some of them I had to speed up just because I couldn't get it to finish. I couldn't get it to run. I do want to reach out to them, like I said, because I think it should be all fair and square. But I hope you like this video, and if you want to see more content on open source, developer tools, developer experience, hit me up in the comments or subscribe to this channel. I'd love to do more for you. And thanks so much for watching.